What's up, you ugly mugs? So I got one for you today. It's Jelly Roll. The song name is She. I had somebody that I know ask me to react to it, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I haven't heard this one. So let's go.
See the sunrise in her eyes before the cold November rain. And if you only knew her smile, you never know that she's in pain.
I mean, that bar right there, or that right there, not knowing that somebody's in pain. I mean, that's life anymore. You don't know what people are going through anymore. A lot of people know how to hide it. A lot of people know how to kind of cope with it, and they kind of like shut down, and you won't know. You may think that person is going through life happy go lucky, and because they have a smile on their face. In reality, they're going through some stuff. Like they're really going through pain. You never know what's going on. That smile may be fake. You just never know. That's why you always treat people with respect, and you always, try and do your best to help people out because you never know what they're going through, you know?
Nobody ever saw it coming. It started with a little pill.
That's how
One
it always
thing
starts.
led to another. Since then, it's all been downhill.
I see what he's saying about.
She was the life of the party. She was the one everybody used to wanna hang around. I bet they wonder where she is now. I wish I would have known before she was too far gone. I'm afraid to lose her now. She's afraid of coming down. I don't wanna say goodbye.
I don't want to say goodbye. You never want to say goodbye to somebody. Just even in like everyday life, goodbye is, a lot of people don't realize that goodbye is like a definite thing. Like you're saying goodbye to somebody, like they're gone forever. Like normally it should be a see you later. Like I want to teach, you know, I want to I want to use that as in my everyday life instead of saying goodbye, saying see you later because goodbye is forever, really. Like you're saying goodbye forever to somebody. Like you go to funerals and you say goodbye to that person. And we use that term so freely, and people don't realize that like goodbye is forever. You gotta kind of like think about it, and it's see you later, even though you never know if tomorrow's your last day or another person's last day. You got to treat it as if you're going to see them later. Like you want to wish the best life, you want to wish good things on somebody, like hey, see you later. Like make sure that you're going to see that person later.
She can't get herself to stop. I know that it'll take some time, but I'm scared there might be something that we don't got. Now everybody knows there's something. They see the writing on the wall, and she feels like she's flying while we're all watching her fall.
I mean, he's referring to being on drugs, which I mean, people being on drugs, yeah, they may think they're high, they may think they're, well, obviously, if you're on drugs you're high, but they may think they're feeling great and they're up, and they have this amazing thing to do, and it may make them feel like they feel better about life, or feel better about themselves, or feel better about like a back pain or leg pain or something like that. But in reality, they're they're not feeling great. Like we can see, like people that aren't on drugs, and outsiders can see that they're kind of breaking down, and it's really getting to their mind, it's getting to their body. Like they may feel like they're great, but in reality they're not. And with that, like time is valuable. Like, time is valuable. You can't spend your time yelling at that person and trying to force something down that person's throat. You got to take that time to try and help them and level head with them. Be that person that helps them out of that rut. Like, you can't just yell at them and tell them what they have to do. Like, it's just gonna make things worse. Um, and I think that's a lot of problems nowadays. Is people want to force somebody to change and force somebody to do something, and it doesn't help.
She was the life of the party. She was the one everybody used to wanna hang around. I bet they wonder where she is now. I wish I would have known before she was too far gone. I'm afraid.
Everybody wishes, like, if they know somebody that's on drugs and are addicted, everybody has that thought, like, I wish I would have known sooner so that I can help that person. But in reality, do you really know if you would have been able to help that person if you knew sooner? Do you really know how to help somebody at that point in time? I mean, and in reality, I don't think somebody can get too far gone. I feel like there's always a way to help somebody get out of the rut. There's just got to be something there for them to work on. There's got to be something there for them to look forward to get to the finish line to be healthy. There's got to be something that helps them get there, and yelling at them and criticizing them, just that's not the way. You can't do that because it's just it won't help them get there. It'll just make things worse.
Afraid to lose her now. She's afraid of coming down. She's afraid of coming down.
Hello. Thank you for calling the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration's National Helpline for information on treatment and recovery support services.
No one is too far gone, like I just said. And a lot of people are kind of like ashamed of reaching out for help, and you should never be ashamed reaching out to help, especially if it's somebody that cares about you and loves you. They should not be ashamed of you. They should 100% be willing to help you. Um, I have some family members that fell into drugs really hard, and it's unfortunate. This song actually kind of reminds me of my older cousin. I always seen her smiling as a kid. I always liked being around her. Like, she was a fun person to be around. I'm not gonna name drop her, but like, she was always fun to be around. We would hang out at the pool. As a kid, I never even knew at all how she was feeling or what she was going through, because as a kid I was kind of numb to that stuff. And I think about all the positives now. Like, I only remember good things about her, and I know like my family remembers bad things about her. The relapses or anything that's happened, and I understand that they remembered bad things, but honestly, all I can remember is like the good things, the positives about her, because she was always smiling. She was always happy to see me, my brother, my sister. Like, she was always happy to see us there. Um, and honestly, I think, she's here in spirit. She's a guardian angel for my little sister. She's a guardian angel probably for my kids. Like, I always looked up to her. She was an awesome person. Doesn't matter that she was on drugs. She was an amazing person at heart. And unfortunately, she got taken at a young age. She got taken from us. But I still remember her as being an amazing person, honestly. And I'll always remember her as being an amazing person. She was always there for us. Like, she was always there. And she was always present in our life too. Like, you know, she was never around us to where she was sick or anything like that. She was always upbeat and happy. She never let them show, or she never let the drugs get to her to the point where we noticed that she was really bad off. Um but this is opinion based. This is just off of my opinion. If you guys like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, Later.